No, but I don't short circuit all of my electrical things here. Um, ah, hi everybody. Hey Jen. Hi Amy. Hi Shaw. Hi Zoe. Hello, hello, hello. Hi Kristen. Hey Lisa. Dudes. I need to calm down, but I don't think that's happening. I'll calm down in a couple days. Also, probably not. Thank you. If you could all just grab all your grounding stones, that would be great. I should probably grab. Well, I do have. I have my obsidian raven here. Hey, Matt. Hi, Arlene. Hi, Danny. Hi, Valerie. Hey, April. Well, thank you. Thank you. Hi, Jean. Hi, Kim. Good morning. Hi, Bella. Good morning to everybody over on TikTok. And hello on YouTube. Once again, I don't have chat function on YouTube, so so sorry about that. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Heather. Good morning. Hi, Jennifer. Yes. Why, yes, indeed. And for those of you who have been asking me, like, what is the crack that I put in my coffee? It is this. It is the dopamine bean, Makuna. I don't really think this is what makes me hyper though. I think I'm high on my own supply most of the time. But I have been using this Makuna um, from Anima Mundi Apothecary. So I do put that in my coffee. Hey Beth. Hi Wendy. Hello. Hi Kate. Hey Lori. Hello everyone. I'm trying to tone it down so I don't die. I'm just excited. Good morning. Good morning. Oh man. All right. I'll give people another minute. I usually start this around 8:33. And we'll get going. Yeah, yeah. Well, so we did the live channeling last night, and that was a lot of energy. Um, I don't even remember what we channeled yesterday. That was a blur for me. We I was up like around 3 or 4. Um, and so were my dogs. And I could not get back to sleep again. But again, I'm very excited. So I don't think we should go by my energy, but I do feel like the energy, generally speaking, has shifted dramatically from last night till this morning. So here we go, guys. Wait, Arlene, are you having problems with connection here or on YouTube? Hey, Claudia. Good, I'm glad. Okay. Hi, Nara. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Margaret. All right. So, good. Okay, good. All right. So, hi. Good morning, everybody. It's me, Sarah. I'm so excited because I have a huge, massive, massive, big announcement today. And I'm just so excited about it. And I've been really doing such a good job of not telling you guys anything because Jen told me not to. And I'm really terrible about being like, oh, I have big news. Here's my big news. And like, it's not ready to be shared with everybody yet. But it is here. So I'm going to tell you my big news at some point when my heart stops beating. And then we're going to pull cards and we're going to talk about the weekend energy. So for those of you on TikTok asking for readings, just hold tight. We'll do sensory card pulls a little bit later on. We have time. No rush. We don't need to rush it this morning. Let's sip our coffees and feel this energy. But anyway, back to it. So Inner Sanctum is turning into an app. Okay. And I have been so excited about this for months and months and months and months and months because if you don't know about Inner Sanctum started last year. Right, was it last year? I guess it was last year, last May. It was called Restoration. And it started as an online spiritual community because I had to shift my business completely virtual because of the COVID shutdown. So in doing so, I'm like, we need community. We need to connect with each other. And I want to teach people about moon cycles and all of the other things, right? So we started off with a small community and did everything virtually, and it really went well. In fact, I'm super proud that pretty much most of my original members are still with me today. So we've been magicking for a solid year together, and what a year it's been. And if you've been following for me for a minute, you know that I'm constantly evolving and changing. I'll die if I don't. And so it's been a lot of changes all the time because I'm constantly trying to see, like, how can I make this better? How can I follow my heart in this? How does it make more sense? And how do we follow the energies to create something that is relevant and helpful for you guys? So always shifting and changing. Inner Sanctum turning into an app is going to change everything. It feels so big to me, and that's why I'm like, "Ooh," because it's going to be a temple on your phone that you can join and find community. You can get on there and listen to meditations and affirmations whenever you need them. You can take immersions, which are courses that I've created. So every single course I've ever created, even including like the 1 hour activations, like the energetic weight activation, all of those things will all be in the app and you'll have access to them. Um, we'll have an astrology palette, which will give you playlists for the season, affirmations and horoscopes, and just general information about what's going on. And we're starting here, and I can't wait to see where it goes. But today, we're launching the web based app. So, for the next week, because on the 7th is when we anticipate the actual app in the Apple Store and Android Store to be available, in that space, I'm opening up a special membership tier for all of you guys. So if you're currently an Inner Sanctum member, you're going to get an email after I close out this broadcast that's going to have instructions on how to shift your current membership over to the Inner Sanctum platform. And for everybody else listening today and for the next few days, I'm giving you guys the opportunity to become an OG as well. And what that means is you will be tucked in at the price of $22 a month forever until you cancel. Don't ever cancel. No, just kidding. You can cancel if you want, but you'll be tucked in at that rate and you'll have access to everything forever. So, literally anything that I decide to make in the future and put on that app, and I'll be doing that, you'll have full access to. As soon as you log in and sign in as an OG, you will already have access to over $500 worth of workshops and immersions, plus all of the meditations and affirmations and all of the other things. So it's an incredible deal. It maybe doesn't make physical sense, but who cares? And I'm so excited to invite all of you guys who have been watching me and supporting me and just kind of giving me all of the good juju to keep living my dream and sharing with you guys. Um, I'm glad to invite you to be part of Inner Sanctum with me. So, if you are already signed up for text messages, like you get text messages all the time from me, you're good because I will be sending out a link that you can go and register as an OG for the Inner Sanctum web based app. Once the regular app comes out, all you have to do is log it, download, and log in. And there's going to be 3 tiers of memberships. It's free to download, but this is just kind of a special opportunity for you to be right at the top there forever. Once the app is launched next weekend, you'll be able to download it for free, like I said, and there's a free membership tier so you can kind of go in there and see if you like it, if you want to be in there, and then several other options as well that will, basically be there for you as your needs change and grow. So I'm super excited. So if you are signed up for text messages, you'll get a link from me after this. If you are not signed up for text messages, you can do that by texting 474747 by texting Amala to 474747. Will somebody write that for me out there? Text Amala to 474747. And just a side note about text messages, we're almost all done with text messages. Once the actual app itself is completely out next weekend, you won't be getting any more text notifications on your phone from me. I'll be sending notifications only through push via the app. So if you've been like, okay, Sarah, thanks for telling me you're going live this morning, enough with the text messages, just know it's almost over with the text messages, and you'll just be able to get push notifications and also be able to see any announcements and stuff in the main feed. Okay, okay. I'm so excited. Okay, okay. I almost feel like I'm gonna implode, but are you excited? Because I'm just so excited. I'm gonna take a breath. Okay, and so I took my breath, and what I also want to tell you is I want to tell you about Jen. So I met Jen. You've probably seen her if you've been doing live channeling with me for a minute. I met Jen last year through another friend, and we immediately became friends because she's awesome. And as her day job, Jen basically trains leaders of the future for massive companies globally. So she kind of has a big deal job. On the side, she's been doing this app for me. Jen has created the entire thing. Yes, I have created some graphics, but when it comes to all of the technology and every single thing, every single aspect, Jen has created that from the ground up. And I just can't even believe she knows how to do these things. So without Jen kind of like pushing me and supporting me and saying, like, yep, we're going to do this, no big deal. Meanwhile, while she's doing like some of the biggest projects of her life that have nothing to do with Inner Sanctum, um, she's making this happen. And I'm so incredibly grateful because it's like I'm being given an opportunity to take my business into a completely different place than I ever thought was possible. And it's all because I am attracting the most fucking phenomenal people in the world. And so I just want to remind you guys about that. Put out the vibes. Don't be afraid to manifest. Don't be afraid to open up to new experiences because people are all around, swirling all around and ready to help, ready to join forces with you. Your soul family is looking for you. So get out there, do the things because it's happening. It's happening. And I'm just so grateful to you, Jen, because there is no way that this would have ever happened. In fact, when I first met, like closer to, 7, 8 months ago, Jen was like, oh, I have an extra license for this app thing that's going to be coming out. And I was like, oh, okay. So I went ahead and bought that. But then as soon as I bought it, I was like, shit, I just spent this money on something I'm never going to do. Cause I didn't even know how an app would look, like I couldn't conceptualize it and shit was crazy. It was crazy. But anyway, it's happening now, and I can't wait for you guys to join in this next leg of the adventure with me. Also, by the way, you can do everything in the app. So, guys, how we have our moon calls and stuff, all of the things, you will be able to watch those in the app. You don't even have to leave it. You'll be able to watch the Coffee and Magic live stream right through the app, as well as all of the live channeling. So, it just is going to make everything so much easier. And eventually, my dream for this app is for it to become kind of like an online community with interactions with each other. So you'll be able to kind of make friends and have groups and just, do like a Facebook type thing, but like cooler and more magical and without any advertisements. So we have lots of thoughts. We have lots of thoughts. It's all happening. So it's very exciting. So thank you for being here with me. Okay, bye-bye. Go download. No, just kidding. We're gonna do some other stuff today too. Okay. All right. Here we go. Very excited. I don't know what I'm going to do the rest of my day besides just freak out. Oh, I also want to invite you to the app release party, which is next Saturday at 4 p.m. And it's going to be at House of Yoga in New York. And that's going to be really fun. So you should come. If you can't come in person because you're nowhere near York, Pennsylvania, if you have become a person who is a member of Inner Sanctum, you'll be able to live stream that right from the app as well. So there's a live stream for that. All right, my friends, let's tap in. Oh my God, I'm so glad. I'm so excited to meet you, Valerie. Am I done for now? Done with what? I don't feel like I'm done. I don't feel like I'm done. All right, so I'm going to switch gears just for a second here and just kind of chat with you briefly because yesterday we had kind of a massive live channel, and I'm still kind of processing that, so it's going to take me a minute. However, um, one thing that we do know for sure is that energy is shifting in big, big, massive ways. And next week coming, which is the first, it's the first week of August, there was a message that came through that basically said it was going to be like the week that dreams come true. And there's also going to, at the same time, be some sort of like probably some extra chaos. Okay. So moving into the first week of August, it's going to be some interesting energy. We'll tap in there when we get there. No need to jump ahead. But it's nice to kind of have a heads up that, like, woof, something big is coming, because that's what we've all been saying. Like, ooh, something big is coming, something big is coming, something big is coming. And we're all like, well, what is it? How do we prepare for it? And like, how will we know? But I think those things, like everything, right? Where it's like, we'll know when we know because we're listening, right? And so, as annoying as that is, we just kind of have to trust that we're prepared and trust that we're listening to the signs and tapping in. Ooh, Jackie says, I heard a knock on the door in my sleep. Well, I guess it's time. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. All right. We're going to jump into your sensory card pulls for the weekend. What's going to happen this weekend is it's going to turn into August. So that's going to be awesome. Today, for our sensory card pulls, what am I feeling? Today, we're going to go with planets. Today, we're going to go with planets. But time out. Happy birthday, Erin. I forgot to say that when I first got on because I was so excited. Happy, happy birthday to Erin Stargardner. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, we're going to go with planets. So, feel into which planet is resonating most with you this morning. Jupiter, Mercury, and the controversial one, Pluto. Jupiter, Mercury, or Pluto? Which planet are you feeling this morning? Drop it in the comments and I will start. Look at that. You can see it says the Milky Way. I will start shuffling. So if you've never done sensory card pulls with me before, all you have to do is choose one of 3 planets this morning: Jupiter, Mercury, or Pluto, or 2. And go ahead and drop them in the comments. When you put them in the comments, that's your way of giving me permission to tap into the collective energy for you. Oh, awesome. Okay, we have a lot of people doubling up on planets this morning. All right. Thank you, babe. Love you too. Come home and take care of these kids. Just kidding, they're not bothering me. Okay, so if you're just joining in and you want to take part in sensory card pulls, you're choosing between 3 planets: Jupiter, Mercury, or Pluto, and drop your choice in the comments, and I will get to it. Jupiter, Mercury, or Pluto? I have to say that I'm picking Jupiter. My Jupiter is in Sagittarius, so off we go. All right. You ready? So we're starting off with our Jupiter people. Good morning. Starting off with Jupiter people. If you're just joining, you still have time. You still have time. Okay. You're picking from Jupiter, Mercury, or Pluto to receive your message for the weekend as we roll into August. Okay. Yeah, that is not how I'm feeling. Oh, you know, we're going to do a different card deck for our second pull today. Let me go for this one. Oh, yeah. Way to go, Erin. All right. So our first one is Jupiter. Thank you, Kate. All right. You ready? This is interesting. So I'm pulling this morning from, of course, my Earth Magic deck, but I'm also pulling from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck as well. So you're going to get one of those cards too. So this one is for those who chose Jupiter. You have Lake, Stillness, and you have the Hungry Ghosts. We are doing sensory card pulls, and you're choosing from Jupiter, Mercury, or Pluto. And this is Jupiter's reading. Okay. This is an interesting mess of cards. Okay, so Lake is Stillness, and the Hungry Hungry Goats. Let's see what the Hungry Goats have to say. It's ghosts. It's number 14 if you guys are tracking numbers. You ready? When the hungry ghosts appear on your path, they may not at first seem like allies because they represent your constant focus on the past and the consuming desire to know the future, which rob you of your true present. But in fact, they are here in the service of alerting you to obsessive thinking and addictions. They're masters at magnifying repetitive behaviors. The message is for you to examine whether you're doing the same thing over and over while expecting a different result. This time will be different, and I have control over this, are false statements and a sign of deep denial of the truth. Now is the time to let go of that thinking. Surrender your will, your life, your heart's desires, and all that pains you to the divine. Order will be restored in your world. The hungry ghosts also bring understanding about the distractions of life that seduce you into forgetting what you really desire. They're asking you to become aware that what others want and what the culture dictates will make you happy may not be what's best for you. Don't get caught up in outside appearances. All that glitters may not be gold, at least not for you. Look beyond the veneer, and you will find the true substance in your life. You deserve nothing less. That was not the message I expected from Jupiter. I feel like we all got tricked into that one. Okay, so let's also tie this together with the Lake card. So basically, what Jupiter has tricked us into understanding is that you're going to have to take a moment. This weekend would be a great time to take a moment and quiet yourself down so you can hear your truth again. Okay. And that's what the lake is. It's about stillness. So I know we all love that. I know we're so into all of those things, especially after this Cancer season that we had, but it's just a reminder. So, enjoy your message. Moving along. All right. And I know a lot of you Jupiter people picked 2 planets. I saw that. So it should be interesting to see how that works out for you. Okay. So our next one is we're doing Mercury. Oh my God, Danny says sometimes even royalty needs to take a deep breath. Amen. You're right. All right. So it's time for Mercury. You ready? Ooh, okay. It's all good, guys. It's all good. Okay. Mercury. Yay. All right. Let me get this card too. So if you're just joining, we're doing sensory card pulls, and we just did Jupiter's reading. We're choosing from Jupiter, Mercury, or Pluto. Are you a hungry ghost, Erin? You need to get some breakfast. Okay. All right, Mercury people. Let's see what we have going on here. So the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms card is number 34, the Winged Wise Ones. The Winged Wise Ones. Okay, nice. And music. Okay, let's do this one first. Number 34. Okay. You ready? Always allies and never challengers, the winged wise ones represent the aid of all the angels. When you enter their realm, know that your sincere prayers will be answered according to the will of the divine. This also represents divine intervention and the potential of miracles to heal and transform, if by magic. Have faith, whatever your circumstances. Heavenly beings are watching over you. The winged wise ones give you a glimpse of the future by offering messages whispered on the wind. These are translated within you as inspired thought, instantly unraveling the past and revealing the present. Be aware of the higher consciousness in you. This is a good time to observe your thoughts through meditation. Who is observing those thoughts? That self is kin to the winged wise ones who have come to help you soar. Okay, that's cool. And then we also have the music card, which is all about harmony. Okay. And the music card for you guys, for Mercury people, is also feeling very much like, what is this? What is this word? Frequency healing. So music music is a form of frequency healing. If you listen to music that has a dissonance within it, it affects your actual cells in your body because every part of you is affected by vibration, and music is the frequency of vibration. So think about that for yourself this weekend if you chose Mercury, and try to immerse yourself around the vibrations that actually feel like they are uplifting your cells, making them sing. Hey, Chad. Um, really surround yourself with resonance, not dissonance, and understand that what you are surrounding yourself with actually really does affect every part of your body. Like you'll vibrate with it. And this, of course, is a reminder that you are so loved, you're so held, and you are so supported, never alone. Yay! It's the Mercury message. Hey, Megan. Hey, Chad. Wave, wave. Okay, so I'm gonna put that back. And last but not least, we have Pluto, who I consider a planet still. So we're not even gonna get into an argument about that, right? Okay. So Pluto. I feel like a lot of you guys who chose Pluto plus something else. Am I wrong? Am I right? Let's see. If you're just popping on and you missed most of the card pulls because we're almost done here, you can find this whole transmission on my IGTV right after we're done, or on my YouTube, or when you go and log into your brand new web-based app this morning, you'll find it there. I have to get used to saying that. Okay. It's totally a planet. Like, what the hell else would it be? All right, Pluto people, are you ready for this? You ready? Let's see. Oops, sorry. Ooh, I almost lost you, TikTok. Almost kicked you right off the table. Oh, holy shit. That's like really intense. Okay, so your Wisdom of the Hidden Realms card is very, very Elsa. It's the Ice Queen. Yay! Stop with all my notifications. And also you have the clouds, shape-shifting. Yay! Let's see what our message is today. The Ice Queen is number 28. There is a snowy owl also on here, by the way, if you have connections to snowy owls. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Well, you know what? We're in it. So I'm just going to read it. The Ice Queen has come to block your movement for your highest good. Let your ideas be preserved until later. You can thaw them out and use them at another time when they will best serve. The realm of the Ice Queen is the place of non action. And now is a perfect time to take a look at how far you've come and to ask yourself for a reclarification of your highest goals. Not all your plans can be accomplished at this moment. In fact, putting them on ice allows for the perfect timing later on. I'm so glad I didn't choose Pluto because that would have really been a freaking bummer this morning, right? Okay. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. In fact, putting them on ice allows for the perfect timing later on. Don't be too hasty in trying to reach your goal. An even better one will present itself if you surrender and spend the winter with the Ice Queen. Perhaps, too, you're trying to do too many things at once. This is a good occasion to choose only one thing to focus on and let the Ice Queen put the others in the deep freeze until a more appropriate time. She'll let you know when it's time to let them thaw. Okay, so it's not that I'm going to argue with the card deck, but I am just a little going to argue with. I haven't done that in a while. But here's my problem with this thing that it's saying. And if it resonates for you, fine, ignore what I'm about to say. This is what bothers me. This is a good occasion to choose only one thing to focus on and let the Ice Queen put the others in the deep freeze until a more appropriate time. I don't know, because I feel like depending on what kind of person you are, that is either great advice or like kiss of death advice, right? If you tell me to only choose one thing to focus on, I will spend the rest of my life trying to decide which thing I should focus on. That does not work for me and the way my brain works. So know yourself here. What this card, all this card is trying to tell you, along with the clouds shape shifting. So Pluto people, this is for you. You're about to have a pretty massive shift. And that shift requires some elasticity. And within that elasticity is your understanding that you may or may not know what the best choice is for you, what the most resonant choice is for you, and that's okay. So you don't need to what do you call it? You don't need to anchor in to any one thing, but just relax yourself and take a deep breath and allow things to continue moving. From now, which is a Friday, until next Friday, things are going to change significantly. I feel that in every cell of my body. I feel that the Sarah talking to you right now today will not be the same Sarah that you speak to next Friday. And all of you guys, especially Pluto people, are really lined up for that kind of a transformation as well. You're right on the edge of it. So this weekend, Pluto people, and anybody who this resonates with, obviously, is just a time to find a little bit of stillness within yourself and not give yourself a hard time if you couldn't find the thing to land on yet and you just have so much going on in your mind. Allow that to just be and trust in the process because everything is still changing. Keep your elasticity. Does that make sense? I hope that resonates for you because I just felt like I needed to argue with that a little bit. Okay, well, those are your sensory card pulls for this morning. Yay. So what do you do now? Well, like I said, if you are signed up for my text alerts, you're going to get a link. You can follow that link to get your OG membership into the Inner Sanctum pre-release. Now, this link will only be good until Saturday of next week. So after Saturday of next week, you will not be able to be an OG, which grandfathers you, I hate that word, which tucks you in to the highest tier that does not exist in the regular app. So for those of you who just joined, I'm launching an app. Today is pre-release day. And once you are locked in within this week for this special rate, it's $22 a month. You will be able to access everything in that app forever, no matter what crazy shit I put in there. And right now, the app is loaded with about $500 worth of workshop content and different lives that I've recorded. There's a whole library of meditations and affirmations ready for you, and you can access within that app all of my coffee and magic stuff, all of the live channeling, and all that stuff. So if you're on TikTok and you go on my profile, the link is already there for you. Just click it and go. If you are on Instagram, if you go into my profile and click the link tree, you'll find it there as well. But if you are already an Inner Sanctum member, you already signed up, you'll be getting your own private email this morning with all of your information in it. So I'll see you in the app. That's going to be my new thing I say all the time. I'm so excited for you guys to see it and tell me what you think about it and be really, really nice about it and just be excited with me. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I love you so much. I will see you again on Monday, 8:30 a.m. We'll chat about the things. Mwah, mwah. Tell all your friends about the app. I love you. Goodbye. Goodbye, TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. It's easier to find my things. Goodbye, YouTube.